Welcome to the Coin Curiosity channel. I am Redacted 9line, and we are back to continue going through the mid-20th century coin collection purchase. Now, I know in the last video I said that we are going to be moving on to the Kennedy half dollars, and we will get to that. But first, I had forgot that we had the treasure chest to go through, as well as the books of coins. So we're just going to go through these as quick as we can, so then we can move on to the silver coinage and the coins that are in the plastic holders and the flips. So we'll try to get through those quickly. So I already went through the little treasure chest box that we had, and for those that did not catch the video, this was the little treasure chest box. So there were probably, I don't know, 60 or 70 small cents in here, and these old $10 halves wrappers. So we pulled those out just to put aside and preserve, and then the only 2 pennies that we had saved out of it was this 1957 Philadelphia wheat reverse, and the 1957 had 282,540,000 minted, and you're looking at about 1 cent to $1,650 for a good specimen. But so that came out of the treasure chest box, and the other penny was this 1940. And this is also Philadelphia, and the wheat cent. There were 586,810,000 minted, and you are looking at 1 cent to $14 for this coin. So anywho, that knocked out those fairly quickly. The next items, I went through the quarter albums already in here because there weren't that many. And we had 6 silver quarters. So we'll look at each of these and see what we have. So the first $quarter, and this is the Eagle reverse. So from 1932 until 1964 were the Washington reverse, or I'm sorry, the Eagle reverse $quarter, and 1939 Philadelphia is going to bring us, as I just look at the notes, 33,540,000. The silver content, so it is 90% silver. That is from 1932 until 1964. You had 90% silver, and it's just under 0.2 of an ounce for the silver content, and the specific amount is 0.18084. So again, just under 0.2 of an ounce of pure silver. So let's just call it $5 as the minimum price that you'd want to ask for this quarter due to the silver content. And then with the 1939 max value, $225. So there we go. There was that 1939 silver quarter that was in one of the books. Next we had the 1942 Philadelphia, and we had 102,096,000. Again, $5 approximately for the silver value, up to $675. And the best guess on why this silver quarter is red is it was probably used in old vending machines or jukeboxes, and the business that owned that jukebox, let's say, would give the quarters to their employees to play music if nobody else was feeding the machine. And so they would paint the quarters to know which were store quarters and then which were customer inputted quarters or money when they're trying to figure out how much profit or deficit that is occurring with that store, with that jukebox, with that vending machine. So, anywho, that was the 1942. All right, then we have a 1959. And we have Denver, just confirming that there were no mint marks on the other two, which there were not. So Denver minted 1959. And again, you're going from a minimum of $5 up to $850. My apologies. $5 for the silver content value to $1,000. So max $1,000 if you find a good specimen. And the mintage was 62,054,232 for this 1959 Denver. And then we had the 1962 Philadelphia, with the mintage being 36,156,000. And you could find a max value of approximately $2,500 for a beautiful specimen. Otherwise, your min value is, again, about $5 for the silver content. Here's a 1964 Philadelphia. 560,390,585 minted. $5 to $700 for the coin. And then we have this 1964 Denver. Again, there's your mint mark on the reverse, right underneath the olive branch, if you will. And your 1964 Denver, the last year of the silver quarters, at least issued from a mass perspective, 704,135,528. And I should say, again, the silver quarters that were all intended, for circulation. But again, your silver content value just under 0.2 of an ounce. So the silver, you need to take the silver spot price and essentially go 20% of that, and that's what you'd be wanted to ask for, at least from a minimum perspective, up to $450. So those were the 6 silver quarters that came out of the books from the purchase, and the last one that was in there was this 1968 Denver, and we needed this $0.25 to complete one of the sets that we've been working on. It's one of the lower mintages, 101,534,000, and you're going from the face value of 25 cents to $55. So we were happy to get this 1968 Denver. And as we can see, they moved the mint mark from the back of the coin to the front of the coin. So there were the 7 quarters. And so we will now look at the Buffalo nickels. So there we go, Buffalo nickel, 1913 and 1938. And let's see what we have. So opening up right away, we have a 1919. And again, that F at the bottom is for the designer, James, I believe, Fraser. 1919, and is there a mint mark on the back? There is not. It would be underneath the words 5 cents. And let's see how many we had minted. $19.19 Buffalo nickel, otherwise known. I was going to say or otherwise known. So Indian head or Buffalo nickel, made from 1913 to 1938. No silver content. And there were 60,868,000 that were minted. And you're going from roughly 5 cents to $450. Now, with this being from Philadelphia. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. All right, so we have a few in here, which is good. All right. We have $19.20. No mint mark. And your 1920 Philadelphia, 63,093,000. You're going from 5 cents to $600 approximately. $19.24 Philadelphia, and you always want to double check when you're pulling them out of these holders to make sure that they weren't misread. I won't say mislabeled, but if the coin was put into the wrong coin holder spot. So the 1924 Philadelphia, 21,620,000, and the max value that you could realize is approximately $850. Now we have this 1925, no mint mark. And your 1925 saw 36,565,100. Max value approximately is $400. Again, no silver content in the Buffalo nickel. And then we had 1926. Philadelphia. And your 1926 is $44,693,200 for your max potential value. Here we have what looks to be the 1928. 1928. And no mint mark. But this was a fairly lower mintage. $23,411,280. All right, then we had $1930 Philadelphia, and the mintage was 22,849,000, 5 cents, up to $220. All right, let me get these last couple out. All right, we've got all of our nickels out of the book. And the last four to review: 1935 Philadelphia, 58,264,000. Max potential value is $120, and you can have a doubled die reverse on the 1935 off first glance. I do not see a double die there. All right, here's a 1936 Philadelphia. And the 1936 did come in a satin finish proof and a brilliant finish, if you will. If you can discern the differences between those. But the 1936 Philadelphia, 118,997,000, 5 cents to $80. $1936 Denver, and you could have a 3.5 legged, which we do not. We have 4 full legs on the Buffalo. That's something that you want to look for on the 1936 Denver. But 24,814,000. Max value is $100. And the last nickel, Buffalo nickel, 1937 Philadelphia, and you were at 79,480,000, and your max value potentially that you could realize $60. So we were able to go through the silver quarters that were in the coin holder books, and then the Buffalo nickels that were in the books. So we have then, let's see, 2 Jefferson nickels, the Roosevelt dime, and 3 Lincoln sets to go through before we get on to the mass silver. We'll be there soon enough. I do appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this content, I do ask that you just go ahead and hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Any amount of time that you watch was greatly appreciated. Leave a comment below if you are so inclined to do so. And thank you for watching. Please share with a friend. I have been Redacted 9line for the Coin Curiosity channel. Take care.